Hi guys, it's your boy Gadget Man 404 here, and today's flight, like it says, Mavic Mini add Yagis equals Windmill at Cat and Fiddle Lane between Spondon and Ilkeston. Basically, I've been wanting to do this flight with my Mavic Mini for a long time. I've been flying now for about nearly on my birthday this year, it'll be 7 years I've been flying. And from this particular field that I'm in, all my drones normally get about 1,000 meters, so it's probably just coming up to this side of the warehouse, and then it'll do a return to home because that's the limit, 1,000 meters. As we all know, the Mavic Mini is supposed to have a range of up to 4 kilometers, but that's in ideal situations, ideal weather and wind and all that kind of thing. So I'd seen this guy's channel on YouTube, and his name is Explore with DJI Alex, and the DJI is in capital letters. And then he's been putting posts to say that he makes them, 3D prints them himself. I sent him a good few messages before I actually got a reply to say, you need this email address, drop me your details, your postal address. He got a PayPal account. He makes them and then he'll email you when they're ready, and then you pay through PayPal and then he sends them out. And I'm using Yagi antennas for the 2.4 variant. There are a 5.8 version which will only work on the 5.8 channel. I don't know why they're different, but I've been told that they're different. This is West Hallam storage depot. Underneath me is just heaps of caravans, warehouses and cars. I'm at 200 feet high to 250 feet high, and I know I'm probably going to get a lot of haters to say you shouldn't have flown over there, and I do know that you shouldn't fly over buildings you have no control over, but for this video purpose I just wanted to get out as quick as I can. I could have gone round the warehouse, but it would have probably taken me longer, and maybe the next video I'll do, I will go around it and see if these still improve the range. Spoiler alert, as you can see I'm over the other side. Is that just because the phenomenal range on a Mavic Mini, or is it because the Yagis are helping the phenomenal range of the Mavic Mini? You need to make your own decision on this point. Now, he sells them, 3D prints them, they cost $19.99, that's including being posted out to you. And I see this windmill from the field and think I'd like to fly over there, but I've never been able to with any of my drones. I've got a Bebop, I've had a Phantom 2 Vision Plus, I've got a Xeno, which has only got 1,000 meters, which is 1 kilometer. The Bebop was more down to power of battery before it would turn around, and this was always a thing for signal in this area is never good for 2.4. Now, before I took off, I checked the transmission settings, and I was on 2.4, and all of the channels up to 13 were literally about 1 millimeter of channel coverage. So it said stable because it was green, but only 1 mil instead of like being a whole bar of it. There was only like a little bit. So I put these on for the whole of the flight before I took off, just to see if I could get there, because I never thought I would be able to fly all this way with the Mavic Mini. This, guys, was 5,600 feet with the Mavic Mini. It's got to be over a mile in an urban area. So, you know, there's an estate where I am now. There's Kirk Hallam is behind me. Spondon is in front of me. West Hallam is to my right. I'm surrounded by houses with Wi-Fi. There'll be Wi-Fi coming out of this barn or this house here. You know, people live in this house. There's a house there. So you can do it. I flew all that way, guys, on 2.4 with the Yagis. Now, did they improve the range? I don't know. So what I need to do is I need to do another flight without them to see how far can I get. But again, it's all down to wind, weather, sun, solar flares, heat. It all plays a part in how the interference will affect your Mavic Mini on that particular day. So the wind speed was only up to, I believe, 2 to 3 miles an hour, gusts of up to 8 to 10 miles an hour, over like 100 feet, and I was at 200 feet. But as you can see, guys, it's not affecting me today. The speed, I was only in P mode, guys, and I was still doing over 17.5 to 18 point whatever miles an hour in P mode. That's because there was no wind, no headwind or crosswind. It was just very, very calm. But on the way back, the wind was picking up a little bit. So you might notice that the speed drops down slightly. But I'm not in sports mode, this is just P mode. Again, I'm flying over the warehouse. I could have gone a little bit to my left, so there'd have been just one row of buildings and a lot of space, and perhaps next time I do this flight I will go there, because if it was to come down, it's got less chance of hitting a caravan or a car. So next time I do this flight I will go the narrower parts of the field where there are no cars parked and there's just 6 warehouses in a row, and if it was to come down at that height it wouldn't even break through, because it's like a corrugated style warehouse. It's not tin, it's like it's not concrete, but it's like some weird corrugated in an arch. I believe the warehouse was a munitions storage for war times. And so there's always been a warehouse in West Hallam, and over the years it's evolved into storing cars, caravans, because I used to store my own caravan there, or camper van, or folding camper van, and BMW and Rover and all that lot store all their cars out there like all year, and then they get picked up to take into showrooms every few months, etc, etc. So 5,600 feet one way, so that's 11,200 feet, guys, and I still had a good chunk of battery left. After this flight I actually did another flight to Swan Lake. That video, if you've not watched it, click on my playlist. That video is actually there. I uploaded that one first. Within 3 hours I've had over 100 views on that video alone. Is it because it's a Mavic Mini, or because of the Yagis, or because it's Swan Lake? As I say, I live in a lovely part of the country. West Ham's a nice little village. There's not much trouble ever goes off here. It's like a private, it's like a residential estate. There's no council houses. Not that I've got anything against council houses, because my first house was a council house. I lived in Chaddeston, and I bought an old a semi-detached 2-bed with my wife, and yeah, I've lived in a council estate, so I've got nothing against council dwellers. I'm just saying this is a private estate, it has never been anything to do with the council, etc, etc. Just coming down. Now I have noticed with the Yagi antennas, there's a shadow of the drone coming down, with the Yagi antennas, I've noticed that when you're over yourself and you come down, it does get strong into some sort of aircraft interference message, which even without the Yagis on and above my head, I've never got that message. So is the Yagis amplifying the fact that there's interference, and that's why you get the message? So to me it seems like they do work. I will try and do another video, guys. I've got to pick the days, so it might not happen. It's not going to happen this week now, because it's now Thursday. I'm not going to be off work properly now. till next Monday, and I don't know what the weather's given. I've got work to do on Tuesday, I've got training to do on Wednesday through my job, and then my next full day off will be Thursday, so a week today is the next time I'm going to be off. But please guys, give me your thoughts. Have you used Yagis? Have they improved your range? I'm going to do my countryside view over that big body of water. I've done it with 2.4 without any parabolic dishes, and I got 9,000 feet. I did 5.8 with parabolic dishes and I got 22,000 feet, sorry. In total, 22,000 feet and 18,000 on 2.4 without dishes. So the dishes helped, and also 5.8 gives you a little bit more range. These will only work on 2.4. If you want 5.8, message the guy that I've talked about, Explore with DJI Alex, and gladly he will make you a pair of 5.8s. I've already passed on his details to 4 people that have commented and asked me where did I get mine from. So hopefully he's got 4 more orders coming, but I don't know if they will order or not. But that's it guys. Continue to share, subscribe, spread the word, and keep your eye out for more things. If you hit the bell notification on YouTube, you will be notified when I upload my next videos. I've been GadgetMan404, you guys have been amazing, and I will catch you in the next amazing adventures with the Tello, Baby Tello, the Zeno, and the Mavic Mini. GadgetMan404, out.
I'm in love with the cocoa.